Hi, friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk and my daily journaling. This is a little bit of a throwback. This is actually January, and I have not edited it for you guys, so I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. It was a quick page, and so I am just we'll walk through it obviously, but you can see what I'm doing. So, really quickly in the beginning, you saw me just use my heat gun to remove kind of the prompt for the day. I was trying to do a lot of the prompts for Junk Journal January. And so the journal prompt today was stickers and tags. So that's just what I had written there. So on the left hand side, I'm adding a just a notepad that I had got. I don't remember from who. I might say Elizabeth. It might not be. I apologize. I definitely got it in Happy Meal. I love that giant coffee cup. And I think I had already put the purple on the back of the page, which is why kind of that coffee cup made sense to me. Behind it, I just backed it with a little bit of a piece of embossed paper that I had done for another journaling page, and so I used it. I used it there. So there's my little sticky note that tells me what I'd like to use for the day. And so you can see me kind of getting out stuff, or not what I want to use for the day, what happened that day. And so you can see me getting out things that I want to use for the day. There's my lovely arm that I definitely could have cut out of this for you guys, so I apologize. That sticker I've had forever. I actually got that one from Elizabeth for sure. And so I'm just trying to figure out, and that tag as well, I'm just trying to figure out kind of like how I want to put some of this on my page. So there's a clothing tag and a sticker, and then another tag that she sent me from Florida. And so I'm trying to figure out like if I want to put that on the page, and then I'm figuring out maybe not, maybe I'm not quite ready to do that. So this is a Crayola watercolor marker. I often use the Recollections ones, but this is like a cheapo brand from Walmart or Target or whatever. It's definitely Crayola, and it came in like primary colors, and I don't use purple very often, so I have it left. So I only have like two or three left. Anyway, purple's one of them. And there is, just the baby wipe technique of making that turn into some paint. So it is a little damp from the baby wipe. Obviously, you could use watercolor, but I do like using the baby wipes, but I'm just going to dry it. I cut that out for you just because it's painful to watch, but it didn't take very long. I just like drying it a little bit so things stick to it again, or you can write on it. But obviously, if you use watercolor, then I need to dry it for longer. So there's a piece of washi across my paper that's clearly not straight, but it has little eyeglasses on it. And then underneath that, I put some lashes tape because those were the appointments for today. So I'm trying to use up the washi as I can, and then I have this girl washi which I really love, but like you're gonna see, I just cut one piece of it. So that's why washi takes me so long to use, because sometimes I just use like one little face. So that's gonna go there. This was just a typical Friday for me, if you will. It's usually a light work day. I try to schedule everything else in the beginning of the week so I don't have to work a full day, at least not in the office on Fridays. So if I do have appointments, I can try and schedule them on that day. It seems to be easier, like when you're scheduling advanced appointments. So I end up taking that Live Salty tag and making it a little bit into a pocket, and then just using the other tag, tipping that in there at the bottom. So this is a photo I've printed up. I normally try and put a work quote or something in there, and I'm just trying to frame it a little bit. It's one of my favorite quotes from Viktor Frankl, and it says, "When a person can't find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure." And yeah, I don't know, it just spoke to me today. So I'm gonna mat it on. That's just an old piece of the edge, obviously, as you can see, of like a manila thing from a folder. I like that edge in particular with kind of the fringe from the ring bound on there. What do you call that? Not ring bound, but coil. I like those. I like those edges. So I just thought maybe that kind of fit in there. So this is, I'm going to try and just make some lines so I can journal a little bit on this page. Some pages I tend to journal more on, and others I tend to decorate more on, obviously. This one's going to be almost filled with all writing, so I'm just going to, make a place for me to put down my thoughts, I guess, if you will. This is not my thought journal. I hesitated when I said that. This is not my journal that I do my processing in. This is my daily kind of record journal, if you will. So I'm trying to find some stickers. I have many, as you guys know, if you're not new here. If you are new here, welcome. I'm really happy that the community of supportive art people and journaling people is growing. So I'm super grateful you're here. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've been here for a bit, I love my emojis and emotions faces, if you will. So I have a bunch, and then you guys have graciously gifted me a few different sheets of different kinds, and I just really love them. I'm actually looking for a kind of some sick ones right now. So I had an idea of the ones I wanted to use, and so I'm grabbing those just to note what's going on for the day. And so I'm going to put those down. And that box you saw is filled with the dollar books from like Michael's mostly. One or two of them is not from there, but that's basically what that little box of stuff was. So there's my little sticky. I'm just trying to make sure that I have stuff on every, like what I wanted to document is down. That coffee sticker down at the bottom left, one of you gifted me, and I apologize, I can't remember who at this point. When I get things in Happy Mail, I normally open them with you guys on camera. So I'm hoping that I thanked, whoever sent it to me at that time. Most of them go into my Happy Mail drawer, or their, I don't know, special space, if you will. And so I don't necessarily keep them with, who they came from. So I'm just documenting today. So I went to PT. It's been a while with the holidays and the snow. That first week of January, I think we had snow. I didn't go anywhere. It's not a comfortable thing for me to drive in, and so I'm not going anywhere. So this is me trying to find a pen. My paper's still a little bit, whatever, not receiving of marker maybe. And so just finding the right marker. So just documenting I went to PT, and just felt really good until I got there. And then my PT guy decided to load up the weights a bit, and I wasn't feeling very strong once he loaded me up with weights, but I'm so much stronger than I was. And so it's neat to be able to kind of use something measurable like weights to measure, because I'm always just as sore, right? But I was lifting whatever with my shoulder, and now I'm lifting something different. And so that makes the journey make more sense, right? Like we are making gains. So at the bottom, I just put my husband was home all day. He's sick. He does not have a fever, but I thought he needed to go to the doctor. He did not go to the doctor because that's just not what he does. So anyway, on the left-hand side, I just am going to document the logistics of my day. I mean, it's just kind of boring, so I'm going to cut most of it out, but I just put that I went to work, and then I went to get my lashes done, went to PT. I'm dragging, so I did get a giant coffee, which is why the coffee paper and the coffee sticker just are good things. So that's it. I just talked about a stressful day at work. I did go to Goodwill. I dropped off like 10 bags of stuff, and my Rue had a good day and, a good night with her boyfriend. So it was a quick page. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.